What up, YouTube? How's everyone doing out there? I heard this saying before, and it goes, bigger is always better. Is that actually true? Is it? Well, if it's so true, maybe I should start bulking up. You know what I mean? Because I'm a tiny guy, I'm not that big, not that muscular. And if it's true, bigger is always better, maybe I should start working out or doing something. So I heard if you eat a raw egg, you can get bulkier. Maybe I should toss it behind me. That's what I heard. So, let's see if that's true. Bigger is always better, because I have 3 things I would like to talk to you about, and they're both kind of cool and kind of big and yada yada yada. Or are they really big and cool? Use a knife, because I'm a G like that. Stir my egg. And that knife sucks. Bummer. Woo! Protein! Woo! That was nasty. Wow! Whoa! Ugh. God, I feel like I'm going to die. Wow. Woo! But anyways, back to the main thing I would like to talk about today. The main thing is, I'm going to start you guys off with a comic, because I had a subscriber ask me to talk about this particular comic book character, and I have done 2 videos already about this character. Now I'm about to do a 3rd one, and I am a huge freaking fan of him. And also, another thing, I dressed up as him for a comic book, not really a comic book party. I'm going to have an anime party at my place. But also, I dressed up as him for a Halloween party, and everyone loved my costume. It is Spawn, the General of Hell. Made in November 6th of '93. Made by Image, Todd McFarlane. This particular Spawn comic is so well done. A lot of action scenes. So many action scenes. Even the end of the comic book, they get you pumped up for the second one. The second part of this comic. They get you hyped up and they get you ready, because they show the main character all strapped up, ready, guns are loaded, he's ready for more action. I'm not going to go too much detail, because then I'll ruin the movie, and I feel like not the movie, but I'll ruin the comic, and I won't feel like the biggest jerk ever. So yeah, it is such a good comic, and Spawn is such an interesting character. But the main reason why I decided to talk about this comic is because the villain that he is up against, the bulkiness, how heavy duty he is. In a lot of the other Spawn comics, you always see him fighting. Sometimes you see him fighting just plain hood rats, but in this, you see him fighting this cyborg man thing, and they both kind of tear each other apart pretty well. I'm not going to tell you who lost what body parts. Not going to. It's such an awesome comic. You will enjoy it. Second thing I want to talk about is The Incredible Hulk. Year 2003, PG-13. 2 hours and 18 minutes. That particular Incredible Hulk movie had the opportunity to be the best that was out there. It had the opportunity. The main problem that it had was a simple, small problem, like the smallest thing, and it really hurt the movie so much. It was a fact that It had horrible lighting. I mean, like really bad lighting. It had cool characters. It had interesting characters. It had mutated dog creatures. Come on! It had the opportunity to be such a cool movie. But the only problem is you can't see what was going on. How am I supposed to enjoy the movie if I can't see what was going on? It was like, really? It had such an awesome story. But they failed. Because I can't see what was going on. There was so many dark, not like storyline dark, but I mean like actual dark scenes. Like you can't see. Last thing I want to talk about is this huge freaking machete. But before I hop into the machete, I want to say one more thing. On a scale of 1 through 10 with that movie, it had the chance to be a 10. It ended up being a 3. With the Spawn comic, it was a 9. But back to the machete. It is kind of a heavy machete. The company that makes this is called Double Spear. And there's such a heavy coat of like a rust protector coat on it. Such a heavy coat where you can see it. Only thing I don't like about it is how this piece goes out too far and the metal doesn't. So in a way, this could break from too much force. So we're going to test it out today. Also, a thing that I do like about this is it is pegged, not screwed in. And the handle is not made out of plastic, it is made out of wood. This is real wood. It's not that cheap, weird plastic that you find on machetes. And I don't know why this hook is. I don't know why they made it where it has this weird hook. But I'm not fighting with it. It's kind of a cool machete. So, let's test it out. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yep, it's a decent machete. Maybe it can chop down a tree. Right in half. Come back here. I'm not finished with you. You're wasting my time. Yeah, I'm not finished quite yet. Yeah, I'm just tearing. If it can chop through this tape, maybe, just maybe a small tree or two. Hulk smash. Right through. So, yeah. Looks like this machete isn't a bad deal. I wish I could tell you how much this machete is worth. But I have no clue whatsoever. The reason is because I'm borrowing this from a friend. And yeah. It's a nice machete. Thank you for watching. I hope you like my video. If you really enjoyed watching this, please like, subscribe, and share. Share with everyone. Because I really hope everyone enjoys this video. Thank you again. Adios.